Hello, my loves, and welcome back. This is gate 35, the gate of change. I always think of you when I think of this gate.
Funny thing about this gate is I have had a career in change management, and also change just comes very intuitively to me. So it's not a surprise that I have this gate activated in my human design.
So this gate is all about like being able to speak to change, being able to take your experiences and formulate a way that you can speak to the changes that we need to make inside of the world, the changes that we need to make inside of the family or the budget or the business, whatever it is. It's really about getting people on board with embracing the change, recognizing that good things come from change. But in low vibration, this is like, I want everything to change all the time. Unless there's change, I don't know how to handle that change. I don't know how to handle life unless there's change. So this is like constantly changing the place I live, constantly changing my job, constantly changing, because it's like we crave the change, but instead of us being high vibe and directing and using our experiences to really understand what those changes are, we just seek change in any form possible.
Yeah.
How does it show up for you in low vibe?
Feeling stagnant.
Oh, that's the repressed.
Feeling bored.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I get bored, I get antsy. Oh, I have a funny story for you. I wanted to paint our house. So you can see there's green walls in our home. And I knew for a while that I wanted to change the color of the walls. And so I got bored. And finally I was like, I'm just going to get some sample paints. My husband was outside. He was talking to a neighbor. And I was like, are you good if I, get some sample paints? And he's like, yeah, I'm good. Well, by the time he had come in the house, there were 6 probably 12-inch by 12-inch squares of color on different walls. So I could see how the light was going to hit it. And when he came in, I was like, I was like so happy and so excited because I could just see the change was coming. And I'm like, what do you think? He does not have that gate.
He's like, why do we need to paint this? It looks fine the way that it is. Like
boredom went out the window and I was like so ready for it.
Yeah. So what Doshi's talking about is the repress. So anytime that we're in low vibration, it's either going to express as a repressed energy, which is internal. It means that I'm turning this shadow on myself. So it's like, God, I'm just so bored. There's nothing going on. Like, I wish there was change, but who am I to cultivate change? I just have to live with this, right? And then there's also the reactive, which is where you push things out. And this is where you are so afraid to be bored. You just say busy, 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 so that you never have to sit with yourself and realize what is it that I actually want to change about my life.
I actually would say that I've experienced both sides of this shadow.
You said I experienced. That's the voice of this gate.
That wasn't intentional, I promise. But I've experienced both sides of this shadow. Our household is really busy. And so there's these times where like I'm like caught in the busyness and I know that there's a change that's coming or a change that I desire. But I'm like busy. And sometimes it's, whether it's avoiding the change or not being ready for the change or knowing that I have to get other people on board for the change. This must be a manifested channel. Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the hard part for me with having this channel, is having to inform and get other people on board, because just because I am ready for a change doesn't always mean that everybody else is ready for a change. So having that awareness to like allow people to come along with the change on their time was something that I really had to learn.
Yeah, and this is why I think the voice is I experience or I feel, because you're talking about your own experiences. You're talking about your own feelings. You're talking about your own changes. And it's in you doing that you actually influence other people to say, hey, man, like maybe I could do this change too.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's gate 35. Till next one. Love you, mean it. Bye.
This has been another episode of Our Throat series, an entire series that we have dedicated to teaching you guys about the different gates inside of our throat and the energy that exists inside of those gates, so that you guys can become more confident in the way that you use your voice on this planet. If you've enjoyed this episode, we highly suggest that you make your way to our website and check out the
throat workbook that we put together specifically for you to contemplate as you move through the gates in your own throat, the gates of those around you, as you look to better understand your design and how you can interact and relate more to those around you. We love you so much. We're so excited that you're here with us. We can't wait to hear about how you elevate yourself and those around you by learning your human design.
I love the fact that you just like supported me when I couldn't find my voice.
That's what we're here
Isn't
for.
that so fitting for this entire series? We love you guys.
Love you, mean it. Bye.
We hope today's show resonated with you. If you want to be the first to hear about our upcoming shows, make sure you follow the Soul Led Duo podcast on YouTube and wherever you catch your podcasts. Check out darcyandsarah.com for show notes, your free human design chart, and other goodies. And we'll catch you next time. Love you, mean it. Bye.